Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is good to be back, people. I'm doing something quick. But hey, guys, how's it going? It's the Dino Godzilla guy that has uploaded in God knows how long. Well, life, man. Life gets busy. I don't know what else to say. So, I did promise this. So, I made a community post on who would win between two Pong dinosaurs. Those were the Giga and the Brachio. Now, I'm gonna make this very clear. They're clearly interchangeable for third and fourth, and honestly, in my opinion, backflips and backflips a lot. It just depends on how I feel. So I guess we could start off with strength and just go down the list. Now, it has been a little bit since I watched these videos because I am not a big fan of Pong currently. I don't think what he's doing is into for me. So yeah. So starting off with strength here, I'm gonna probably give it to Brachio, honestly. I mean his strength feats are knocking over Tarbosaurus, who's like I think comparable to weight to Giga. Someone fact check me on this one though. Fact check me. Comparable or slightly lighter. I mean Dracorex is not that heavy, so yeah, that makes sense. And Carno, who's lighter than Giga, but still makes some sense. Giga, meanwhile, will start around a Centrosaurus, Sauropelta, Iguanodon, and Spinosaurus, all of which who are not heavier than 80 tons. So yeah, Brachio takes strength, but I will say though, lifting strength goes to Giga. Physical and striking go to Brachio. Do I need to explain anything that involves the word speed and agility? That is the Giga. Giga can move his whole body. Brachio's whole body is a big brick. like I'm being for his body is a brick. Like, although his neck is very agile and so is his tail, like, the rest of his body is so compact it just wouldn't work. Meanwhile, Giga has shown to be very agile in, like, his flights and stuff. Now, durability-wise, I'd say they're comparable. They both are they cannot take any form of like slices or slashes or anything. I mean, yeah. But if I had to absolutely give an edge, I'd probably give it to Giga. Not because I believe that, not for the reason you think. No, I'm not going to say that Giga can take more. I'm saying Giga has weapons that can activate this weakness more than the other way around. So I'm going to give Giga an edge here because I feel like his weapons could like be better used for slashing than the thing. I'm not in doing IQ. Let's just skip that. Battle IQ, they're both pretty similar. I mean, here's my thing though. With Giga, you can see him like get enraged and stuff. Like you see him like get enraged a lot of the time. Like GC6, like he let loose. In the semi-final suit, that's how he lost. Brachio really doesn't have those instances. I kind of compare, so I'm going to give an edge to Brachio, but you could make a case for it being a draw here. Experience before season 1 Glazers go and say, season 1 came out first, therefore Giga takes experience. No. If you look at their opponents, Giganosaurus has never fought a singular sauropod in his run in a tournament. Brachio has fought 2 theropods and could potentially fight a third. I don't care. Brachio clearly takes this edge. Weapons-wise, yeah, it's going to be Giga here. I mean, they have about the same. The Giga has his jaws, tail, and like potentially his legs could be used. His arms aren't really like that useful, so I'm not gonna include them. The Brachio has his tail, his front leg, his whole body basically. However, what makes me give Giga the edge here is because they're so similar in durability. They both kind of suck at taking slashing wounds. Giga sucks at it. Brachio especially struggled with that in Carno's fight. Like Carno, like he looked down. He clearly got mad at the slashes. And with Giga's having the serrated teeth, it could definitely do some damage. So I'm gonna give weapons to Giga. Now, anything else? Oh, stamina and endurance. I'll cover those two. Stamina, I think it's really draw, or if you want to argue, potentially Giga takes it. But it's so close out here. Endurance, though, yeah, I mean, probably Brachio, but I mean, it's close. Again, they are very comparable to each other. So, yeah. So, with all that said, who do I think wins this? Well, I'm going to go with Giga currently. I think he's got more feats on his side because he's been more episodes. But if Brachio takes semis too, he'll most likely be third strongest. And potentially even second strongest if he becomes champion of season 2. Don't forget, Giga got knocked out in semis by Spino. So, yeah, I think Giga can take this only because he's got more episodes to prove. He's got more episodes in him. And plus, he got high extreme diff by a finalist. So yeah, it makes sense for him to be like that. So I'm going Giga a very extreme difficulty. It depends. It depends a lot on the stage though too. Like I think there's a lot of fights that can depend on the stage. This is definitely one of them. In a clearer field, I'd probably give a very slight edge to Brachio because there's not a lot of stuff that Giga can get to on his back. But in a closed like the ice caverns, like the little walled off stage in round 1 of season 2, Giga can take it there because has the option to get on his back. Although Brachio has shown to defend his back very well, but I don't know. Man, it's debatable either way. I might as well do this one too. Sucho versus Allo. I was originally gonna do this because I thought it'd be close. Then I watched the episodes. Yeah, Sucho mid diffs. I'm not gonna lie. What? Little brother coming down here for food. Sucho mid diffs. I ain't gonna lie there. Sucho mid diffs. Better strength feats. You want to argue Allo? I'd give you Allo, but it'd be very close. Speed and agility, definitely Allo. Sucho takes Dura in endurance like they're candy from a child. Like, he takes that. Battle IQ, they both... Like, Allo's plan against Titanoceratops was actually pretty smart, but it wasn't much. And once, like, Allo got... He kind of became an easy target to read, so, yeah. Sucho, yeah, I'm going to give a Sucho battle IQ, too. Weapons-wise... comparable, but I do think Sucho takes this one though, because in round 1 he's shown more effectively using his arms than Allo used. And plus, on top of that, Sucho can effectively use every part of his body. Like, he used his tail. Well, no, his tail got stabbed through. Allo, they both really haven't used their tail like that. When Allo tried to, I know that's how he died. But I'm going to give Sucho weapons because his quality is better. They have about the same amount of quantity. Experience, it's a draw. Release date does not factor into my opinion on this, by the way. The thing that makes this a draw is that neither have fought a theropod dinosaur like Sucho and Allo. I mean, Bravoceratops and Therizinosaurus was Sucho's, and then Allo fought Cytidia and Titanoceratops. Oh, sorry. So, they've never really fought like a theropod build similar, so I'd cover some slack. So, yeah. And then stamina, I'd probably give it to Sucho, to probably Allo, but it don't matter. Sucho has better weapons, very durable, close to equal in strength, and is in general slightly smarter. He mid-diffs Allo. Oh, anything else I'd want to say? Honestly, no. You're good. Yeah. So I want to talk about this real quick. So, for Edmore, he's currently doing indie animation versus analog core. He's in the 30s now, early 30s. So I want to talk about the expectation of growth. I think this could become my favorite series. Every part has flawless editing, and on top of that, like a lot of them have peak songs. I think this could potentially pass Roblox Horror versus Other Horror. It's definitely already past the threats wheel. Slashes versus Paranormal, it's been passed. Uh, Trevor Henderson versus Creepypasta, it's passed effectively. And Mascot Horror versus Other Horror, it is very effectively passed. It's just Roblox Horror versus Other Horror. It has to pass. It could do that if it continues this road. So yeah, that's gonna be in this video. Anyway, roundup opinions. Giga High Extreme Diffs Brachio. It really depends on the environment though. And if Brachio wins semifinals too, he is third strongest for sure. If he wins against Jakra or Samuel in the finals, he is the second strongest. I don't think anyone's beating Rex anytime soon, but I do think that Brachio could potentially come the third or second strongest. Sucho mid-diffs Allo. I mean, I'm sorry, Allo fans, but Then, as for Edmore's new series, I think it's potentially going to become my second favorite, or my absolute favorite. Yeah, that's about it. Enjoy again. If you enjoy this kind of rambling content, like please subscribe. I try to post consistently, but school always gets to me, so I don't know if I can consistently post, but I do try my best, and I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Also, thank God the Goji card is back. Please be my suggestion. Anyway, peace.